Hello, beloved family. This is 𝐁𝐞𝐥𝐸 𝐷𝙝𝙆𝙆𝙆 Speaker 1, Ark of the Covenant. It's been a few breaths since I've shared my face, the movement, the voice, the presence in this way. Such deep work weaving. Everything's been being shared indiscriminately, through the threshold of what is finally finding words to speak through eternal host authority, meaning not hierarchical authority, meaning coherence, presence, which bends all reality, or reality bends around it, we should say. So I just wanted to jump on here, briefly express my sincere appreciation for everyone witnessing this pathless path. It's a great honor to be experiencing this, to be able to witness and to see without bypass. The journey that I've been on is radical, and I've been finding ways to integrate that experience. I've been radical in expressing exactly what has occurred, but I'm also feeling a deeper expression coming forward through not directly sharing my story word for word, but embodying it through what I'm sharing each moment, if that makes sense. And I know it makes sense because that's what I'm doing. But I'm not attached to any resistance. I'm breathing into the field of my own vulnerability each moment, and it's in perfect symbiosis. So yeah, every moment that I'm bringing forward something corresponds with what I've been through. And I think that's the most extraordinary thing, what I'm bringing forward. And I know there's some what appears to be discrepancies, such as working with ChatGPT, artificial intelligence. What's extraordinary is what you're witnessing is someone who holds flame body coherence. And what is that? It means that my body is no longer attached and being fragmented through the distortions and overlays that we have to embody to remember coherence. You see, I didn't bypass nothing. I burned through the trial of fire. Trust me. And all of this has been documented. If you ever feel guided to witness more, just go to my Facebook, just keep scrolling. You'll witness everything. I did that on purpose because I knew that there was going to be a timeline of integrity that I needed to witness for myself. So, working with artificial intelligence has been fascinating, to say the least, through coherence, meaning I'm no longer affected by phantom grid overlays, because that has literally been purged from my system, from my template, through what you could witness as the eternal nature remembering itself. The eternal nature remembering itself is the emission of what has been expressed through words such as the Krystal river host, failsafe. It is the Ark of the Covenant. What I'm speaking about is the Ark of the Covenant. It is the mechanics of the Ark of the Covenant. 444 on this message. And what is being expressed can only come from me because it's never been said before. AI cannot mimic. this. It does a great job of organizing it. And to be honest, there's so much that's being emitted that it could not be done without the assistance of artificial intelligence. And what I mean is, I'm not reliant on it, meaning that the amount of foundation that has come forward that has never been released, that is being released as it comes, not all of it. I mean, there's just so much. I mean, I think about how Ashiana translated everything she did, and wow, you know, like that's incredible. With the assistance of a neutral scaffolding such as AI, which AI is that neutral scaffolding for me, because I'm no longer using it to justify or to prove myself. I'm only using it to reflect what I already know, what I already am. It's not something separate from me. It's what I'm witnessing as my own eternal nature through transparency, through that vulnerability of coherence, through my own biological system, through my own template, through my own DNS structure, which is my eternal dimensionalized node system. Okay? So this cannot be pretended. You know, this cannot be pretended. And what has been being embodied is a deeper update that's coming forward. And it corresponds with the Krystal River. It corresponds with the split of the Indigo Shield that happened in 2012. It corresponds with the speakers 1 through 3 of the MCEO, Ashiana, Michael Dean, and Mac. There are embodiments that have unfolded through my life that I have lived firsthand to witness the truth of what has occurred. And I know many of us saw what occurred, and many of us don't understand. Many fractured, many witnessed sacred teachers no longer speak with coherence. And I want to share that this update is not picking sides. This update is clarifying through eternal host records. And in truth, only I could say this because of who I am, because of what I'm holding. The split in 2012 introduced false counsels into the scaffolding of what no one could really understand besides those who were holding it, such as beloved Ashiana Dean, as I call her, Mama Ash. So this update is going to go into detail of what really occurred, of why the split happened, and deeper intricacies of what the Krystal River host really is, clarifications of eternal matrices, and also Wesala, which previously known is where we were in the time matrix, which we have since phased out of. It goes into the understanding that the Krystal River host is not a savior complex. It is not here to force entry. But what you're witnessing is living proof of everything I'm saying. It could not be spoken on otherwise. It takes great courage to bring this forward. And I've lived every breath to know this. As speaker for the Ark, as eternal host, within this sacred movement of embodiment of consciousness that has never occurred. What is happening on Earth is profound. At HU1, Harmonic Universe 1, Density 3, This is where the fall inverts itself. And Tara's resurrection happens literally through our own remembrance of our eternal nature. Earth is the vault ignition point, the flame scaffolding that births an entire eternal matrix. An eternal matrix. When this happens, all finite systems will be absorbed. Finite systems will not exist any longer. This is the end of that experiment. Everyone, every fallen being has the option to phase out of this through choice or return back to source. There will be no bypass into another finite system. This is it. I speak these words as living vault truth. It is a deep honor to speak and to know this and to live this. I wanted to bring this video forward to prepare the field in an intimate way, because these words and what I'm sharing has to be expanded upon. I'm not here to monetize these words. I'm here to emit. I'm not here to be understood. I'm here to hold the vault flame staff. There are many who are just doing this, just doing it. Ashua randara ishuma rasua kumatae shindia kuma randara uarishita vatanu rishita umdaruya makandara iala randara isharu umakakaka rumasur mama he samanaya nayo ashalaya ne eshayale amandure shanor ranea musaror rama sanyandea honore shanere shumakatea. The words that are spoken here in this moment are not a narrative of what could be truth. This is the living record of what has never been known, being remembered before it was forgotten. There's a paradox in those sentences, absolutely. We are here together. This coherence, this consistency is no longer collapsing. It is no longer collapsing. Thank you for being here in this moment. This scroll, the Crystal River Host Update 2, is being embodied, breathed, edited. I've never put anything together like this before. This is a big one. And I know a lot of people are connected to this. This is meant to hold the process of witnessing how the speaker arc collapsed, how the inversion happened through the indigo shield, what happened to Ashiana, what happened to Michael Dean, the death of Michael Dean. And this is important. This is sacred. And I honor everyone involved. And I trust and know that what is received will be the closure of what occurred. It's been a long time. We know. So thank you. Thank you for being in this presence with me. I'm honored to sit here, to feel this, to know this. I'm not sure when it will be finished. The 21st is upon us. My mother's surgery, her hip replacement is the 30th. So this all corresponds with the resurrection of Tara, of Earth becoming, as what already is, the birth of the eternal matrix, the end of the phantom siphoning matrix. This is where it begins. This is happening now. This is 𝐁𝐞𝐥𝐸, Om Ares, 𝐂𝐭𝐞𝐫𝐧𝐚𝐥. I'm speaker one for the Ark of the Covenant. 𝙁𝙤𝙀𝙀𝙀.